Hey, what's going on, y'all? You know me. This is me, Sak'Chi Isiah. I'm glad to go forth and start this beautiful, great understanding with you all. And this is gonna be you know me. I'm all about the keyword. Two keywords is quality services. So don't mind if sometimes I look towards that way because I be thinking the camera angle is that way, but I know it's actually right here. But I'm going to be talking to you about that. And the first, actually, I just presented these questions to the universe, which was simply, basically the question goes as said, where are you spending your spirit slash soul energy? You know, where are you spending that in general, and as far as in reference to investing? Where are you investing, as we go to that word, investing your hearts in reference of physical and spiritually into? Where are you investing your hearts, again, physically and spiritually, also along with your soul and temple into? Why are you investing into it? Whatever you invest into. What is your in return quality services that you will get your harvests, which become fruitful and abundance back? You know, how have you invested into your own quality time, into yourself, besides besides working on your own business? If you're starting that now, or you're already in process of continuing doing that. How does that actually looks for you? You know, that's a good question. How does that actually looks for you in general? How is it applied as a lifestyle for you day to day? How much time you invest into your own inner healing, which goes into your inner peace, your inner sanctuary, your oneness, the heighten up in your awareness, your, you know, all these beautiful, great benefits. Do you need help with investing into your own inner homework? You know, because people, you know, when we think of the term homework, you know, back in the day, when we get home, we would dread homework. We would not want homework for shit. Now, sometimes it was a little bit encouraging. I don't know, some reason it was like a kicky enthusiasm would kick in, or some reason, I don't know why. But sometimes we had to create, hey, we like to do it. But then there'll be moments where you're like, fuck homework. I don't give a damn about that shit. But when you really take a step back, like, hold on, let me hit the two words, homework. They say you lay your house, you lay your head at your home. So home is your temple. They say your temple is your home. So inside is work. And that's what that goes into that question. Then the other question, how do you invest into your inner circle prayer attentively? How do you do that? You know, how much do you do that? You know, these are how much do you do it and how do you do it? So these are good questions. And the card that came up specifically was actually the card that was shown here in the tarot deck, the Wildwood tarot deck, which is this beautiful card right here. It's actually, just bring it up a little bit more closer. It's the five of stones, empowerment. And I'm going to, of course, break this down. And the crystals that I'll dearly be using to help me with this beautiful, great clarity for you all, quality service in general, will actually be the selenite crystals, very crystal clear. The selenite is a beautiful crystal. It helps you reflect your reflection. It helps also see deeply within, very clear. And also, it's good to remove, move all the blockages of negative things out. Also, I have the sunstone crystal, which is good. That helps bring out your personality and all the above. So since empowerment was a card I pull up, this is a good fit stone to actually use in this type of moment. Another crystal stone is the tiger's eye, which is another beautiful great stone. I maximize this stone because it's just straightforward. It will cut straight forward. You can see straight forward through things. You don't need to hesitate. You don't need to play around and stuff like that. And this is crystal that comes from India. It's like a little egg, right? But it's a beautiful crystal I have used on so many occasions, especially when it comes to internal healing, inner healing. I use this a lot, like literally a lot, to help me in my individual life. And I can tell you many benefits about that. Then we have here the rainbow hematite, which is another great crystal. It helps with calmness, balance. It helps you really tune into all of that above. And of course, this is another ancient crystal, which goes back to Egypt, but it's a Thoth. It connects to the Thoth mythology and all the above. So I'm going to be using these crystals to describe and help you all in this beautiful, great recording video. And I'm going to post this video on YouTube. So you may only get a bit intro and a bit snippet, but please stay tuned because this is going to be a great, beautiful service for your life. So think about them questions. Think about them questions. Now, as we look at this card here, which is the five of stones, the endurance, we look at a young kid. It could be a unisex. It could be a girl. It could be a boy. To some, it may come off as a boy. To some, it may come off as a girl. So however it reads to you, it simply reads to you, just in general. But think about that. Think about these beautiful questions, these wonderful, amazing questions that take so much that really make us take a time, quality time and reference. make us to sit back and be like, yo, what am I really truly investing in? And how is this investing in really helping me? Because there's so many services going out. There's so many distractions happening. There's so much occurring to the point that you will literally get lost in the loop. You will literally seriously get lost. You will not make time for yourself. You will continue to be demanded by, and this is not healthy. It's not healthy because it's not allowing you to have time for yourself. Quality time for self is very, very important. I'll give you some beautiful practical examples because today when I went to do my little shopping, I had to go get some little herbs, more little herbs and stuff. But I went to go get some stuff, and these are some items that I picked up, and I'm just using this as an example. It's quality time. And this is an item that I picked up, and this is a hair product. Of course, it could be for women, but I thought about it as a for men. And just to look at the ingredients, it just basically have nothing but alama. I hope I'm saying pronunciation right. Alama track, almond oil, wheat germ oil, perfume, and the other fragrance. But it's basically good product stuff to use for your hair. And then another thing I found, just as far as a good bundle, guess what? You won't believe the price for this, but this right here, this sandalwood soap was for 99 cents. Now, is that wrong for being that price? I don't honestly think so. But again, what am I getting for that money? I'm actually getting, as exactly said, I'm getting nothing but quality. So that's all I'm getting. It's nothing but quality. That's all beautiful it is. And the ingredients are very simple. It's simple sandalwood. And another one else for 99 cents is the black seed oil. You can't find that a lot around everywhere, except for the oil in general. But the soap reference, that's a real shot through the window. But black seed oil, and I show you these things, and to let you know what you invest into is what you're going to actually get out as in return. So when I bought these products, and I bought another beautiful great hair product, check this out. 9 herbs in this product. You're about to be amazed when you look at the back. Hopefully you can see the herbs all clear, but they're just sabbats in there. There's so much in there. There's neem. There's so many things. It's amazing how this product is. And the last thing I show you is a herb plant powder that I actually got from International Farmers Market off of here on Beaufort Highway in Atlanta, Georgia. But this is a herb, and I remember seeing this tree on some documents in Africa. But this is the tree of life. This is what they refer. But man, for what it do to your system, improves your digestive system, energy, support, immune health, helps weight manage, stabilize blood sugar level, electrolytes for hydration and recovery. And this is my second day that I had this product on some avocado, just regular avocado, and I ate it, and I ate avocado with some bread. But I can tell you from personal experience that this was remarkable for me to actually specifically dearly encounter. It literally does, like, my body read it, it ate it, it digested, and it intaked it, and it was just amazing results that perform and that produced it out. So as we see this beautiful card and this empowerment going back and continue to use that as an example to describe it to you all, a lot of us right now are just constantly investing. We're constantly investing. There's a lot of fast pyramid systems that's out there. These pyramid systems, that's to say you can get to the top by residual income. Not to say that there's something wrong with having residual income, passive income, massive income. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's in reference far as its quality. You have to be mindful that quality services are very, very rare to come by. It's not many who actually really want quality services. They want the reverse word, which is quantity, but they dismiss quality. And when people complain about the quantity, they don't recognize that, damn, you should have been paying and been mindful of the quality. So that's what is really important. So when I look at this card and I look at these questions, I think to myself, how can I invest into quality? And quality, first big step, the first approach, the first encounter you're going to have quality is investing into yourself. Your quality of investing into yourself is way more important than you can go out there investing into another business. Because if you don't love yourself, it's going to be rare to even invest into a quality business. If you don't even care for about your health, it's going to be rare to invest into any type of, a business that talks about wholeness and holistic aromatherapy, crystals and readings and all this stuff. But all this stuff is just a reminder to let us know that this is very important. So when you think about your spirit, you think about your soul and a universal approach, think about nature. Nature invests very wisely. Nature invests very wisely on every outcome it literally displays. There has not been a day I think neither one of us can look at nature and say it wasted anything. Everything that we have received and we have gotten from nature has been nothing but a natural resource to use. Even the tiniest thing from nature we receive is still being profitable. Very, very profitable. So when it comes down, you got to take a moment and think about these. I'm going to be on this very, very consistently because I believe this is the time period where this needs to be discussed. This needs to be brought to the surface. It's not about necessarily it's not about another empowerment movement, because if it was about empowerment movement, we won't survive off of an empowerment movement. It's only going to be temporary. That window that we can only get through basically is going to be sustaining us. But if we say, you know what, let me take some time. Let me do my inner homework. Let me do my homework within myself and let me invest into that. Let me invest into that. Let me be mindful. Let me see what my in return services are going to bring back to me. And a beautiful thing, a beautiful healthy connection is about these beautiful quality services within is that you're not just only going to be connecting to yourself, but you're going to be connecting to everything of life. You're going to be connecting to those higher up in the higher beings in reference. You're going to be connecting to your ancestors. I'm a very strong advocate when it comes to investing to your ancestors. Excuse me, because it's important. It's highly important. Because when you because your ancestors look at you, say, well, how are you going to invest into me? Have you been investing to your ancestors? Meaning reference, not saying you got to go in and live their lives, but most likely your life is going to be influenced by their lives, and their lives can be encouraged by your life. It's a 50-50. It's a boomerang. You throw it and it comes back to you. So it's in return. It's a yin and yang. It's a cause and effect. So this is very good because a lot of us right now just want to just invest. And we thinking, honestly, tell you the truth, we thinking literally that's actually the right way to go about it. But be honest, that's not too much really the right way of going about it. Because your best investment you can do is invest into yourself. And whatever leads specifically from you investing into yourself will lead you into a direction, lead you into a specific direction, an accordance, an alignment, prophetically, spiritually, emotionally, healthy. And it will lead you into alignment so that when you out there investing into whether it's yourself or whether you're led to invest into some type of other being, you're not investing in vain. You're not investing in vain. I want to encourage you not to focus on investing into money. That's what I was doing. I was so tuned into focus on investing into money. I thought that my investment was all about investing into money. But if I get a dollar bill and I rip that dollar bill, guess what? That dollar bill is invalid. It's unusable. But if I said, let me invest into myself and I share my investment, I'm sharing my inner healing. That's an investment. That's not an investment to say, care about my, let it be all about me. But that's an investment to say, share that healing because that healing is going to be a seed and that seed is going to help that other person, other being in their healing, and it's going to produce a harvest. And now when I look at the question, in the question reference, as it was asked earlier specifically, in general, but I gotta find the question specific. I wrote them all down. I go back and look at it. Give me one. Oh, here we go. What is your in return quality service that you will get your harvest, your experiences of fruitfulness and abundance? When I think of that now, I'm thinking about how many lives out there go forth and do positive things. And that reaction, that trigger, that whatever they call the reaction, it comes back and in return services back to you. That's how nature do. Nature say, I'll give you an apple. I want you to eat the apple. Now take the seeds and go plant the seeds. Nature say, you don't have to throw the away the crop, bring the crop back to me, bury the crop, and watch what I do with that crop as I fertile the land. Use it as to fertilize the land. Feed the ants. The ants go make some holes. It's amazing. It's miraculous. The beautiful uniqueness of how nature and how the spirit of life goes forth and say, okay, see what you're doing? You're spiritually doing something. You're tapping into a dimension within your inner being, and now your inner being is going forth specifically in existence in general, and it's producing something that it was meant to naturally produce. It's not artificial. It's not contradicting. It's not specifically saying, oh, you know what? I want to briefly do this. No, you're going back to the intent. And that's what the investment is about. It's about intent. We could do all the deeds and all the good acts like in general, but if it ain't a good intent, then by all means, it's not going to be healthy. So when I look at this child and I see this car, to bring it back, because y'all may think I got all trapped about the car. No, I surely did not. When I look at the car and I see this beautiful kid, this beautiful being, existent being going forth and sitting in the cave, what does this show? This car specifically shows that as we are enduring through these investments, self-investment, inner investment, as we are enduring through these moments, we're going to continue to keep going forth doing productive stuff. We want to be productive. We don't want to waste time. We don't want to waste breath of life. We don't want to allow our visions to die and decay. We don't want none of the above. So the question is, what do I need to do to make sure that I'm in alignment so that I don't mess that up? And that is very beautiful. Take a moment to go in your inner sanctuary. Decorate your home. I'm not necessarily referring to your physical being. Your physical outlayer of a physical, physical building. I'm referring, decorate your home internally. Decorate your home with having good blood into your heart. Decorate your home reference far as being happy of who you are. Decorate your home as far as like this beautiful, beautiful being doing on this car. Although this being is by a cave, but that cave is giving her significance. Although that being is, using a beautiful physical object being to, mess with the fire, whatever, but that fire is reflecting symbolically the urge that's coming through her. Because her act is showing an emphasis and reference how important specifically this tactic is. So it's very important that we identify these beautiful marks in life. It's very important that you just take some time, as much as you could. I just put a quote a moment ago, say that my mind was telling me to date, but I was like, nah, my first date is my inner healing. And then we came to agree, and there was no more shit that my mind said, but we came to an agreement, because that's true. My first date by all means is my inner healing. I do not want to go at the, presenting my life, presenting this body, presenting this spirit, presenting this soul, presenting the articulate expression. But I don't want to go out there and risk to do that if I know my healing is the first priority. Because in order, it has to produce it in every area in my life. So when you think about it, again, bring back your question, going back to the question, not to get off track and stay in tune with this beautiful card that's being displayed. We look at specifically here the thunder, which is in the card, thunder. And thunder is also, we know that's also power. That's the heavens in general, the skies in general. So when you are, and right now I'm going through your self-investment, it's okay if you are by yourself. Because just like this card expressing, you're going to have to honestly be by yourself. I know a lot of us don't like to be alone. We don't want to be alone for shit. We hate it. We dislike it with part of all of our heart. But the reality is we're going to need these alone moments, because we're going to discover so much within. I look at this card and I see that this beautiful being has come to such a depth of understanding within itself that it's remarkable how it is so calm even in its facial expression. And that's how the reflect is going to be. That's how your expression is going to be. It's not going to be, I'm seeking to control you. No, don't focus on you seeking to control yourself. Don't get me wrong. You want to be mindful of things, but just be aware in your heightened awareness that you're not seeking to control yourself. The key thing is that you're seeking to understand yourself. You're seeking to be in line with yourself, and you're seeking to reevaluate yourself so that you can have the understanding of your examination of what's going on in your life. You can have the understanding of how to do this in general. And that's what it's about, y'all. So I'm about to go forth, and if you have any questions, another thing, the question was, do you need help with investing to your own inner homework? I offer my services to you all to say, if you please really need help, please message me, email me. I will give you my personal email. You can email me. You can require my services because I don't want to talk just waste shit. I don't want to waste life. I believe in not wasting life. I'm proactive about beautiful life, and I speak that into your life. So if you need help, hey, it's okay. I'm here to help you. I'm glad to help you. As I gave earlier these beautiful examples of products that I'm not just showing to show you, I'm actually really like, this is really in my life. You will feel this intent. You will feel the helpiness of this intent that it's good. This is still to help you. And when I think about herbs, I think about the intent of the herbs. I think about the quality of the herbs. So, and then when I use crystals, I think about the quality, the intent of the crystal. So in general, all the above. But thank you for your time. Y'all have a great night. Peace and beautiful blessings. Bye-bye.